Forewarn Weather with exclusive cutting-edge technology to help keep you and your family safe.
So we're over here talking with Ashley about this forecast, which, and we, again, reminder, we're going to join you at 4:30 tomorrow morning because it's going to be dicey on the roads almost from the start, even starting at midnight tonight.
Absolutely. If you're going to be out and about later on tonight, just note that you could be encountering icy roadways, and that's when it's so scary because it can look wet and it's icy, and doesn't matter if you drive a four-wheel drive vehicle or not.
Right.
We're going to be dealing with that. And so here's a look at the weather impacts as we go throughout the next few days. And so we are looking at a high impact come Thursday, and then Saturday a second round of a wintry mix that is on tap, and so we're kind of sandwiching that going into the weekend. But first and foremost, we need to get through the next 24 hours. And so as we take a look at temperatures right now, 24 degrees over at Metro Airport, 21 in Pontiac, 25 in Grosse Ile, same in Port Huron, and we have variable easterly winds right around 5 miles per hour. So your forecast for the rest of the day, we're going to be topping out in the upper 20s, so we don't get out of the 20s from where we sit now, but it's going to be just before midnight or just after that we start to see that freezing rain creep northward. And if you are going to be driving on that, just take note, you want to reduce your speeds out there, and you want to make sure that you just stay off the roads if you can. I mean, if you have one of those hybrid jobs where you can work from home, tomorrow morning's the morning to do it, and then maybe go in the office later in the day, because the winter weather advisory that we've been talking about all morning has now been expanded, and so this is going to impact more than just a few folks across Metro Detroit, almost all of southeastern Michigan. So from Wayne and Washtenaw County on south, we're looking at this advisory going into effect at 10 o'clock tonight. You get north of the I-96 corridor, so we're talking about Livingston, Oakland, Macomb counties on north. This will go into effect at midnight because the motion of this system is coming from the south and moving north, and then we'll see all of this lift by about 9 a.m. tomorrow. How does this time out for you? Well, as we look at the later part of this evening, we're rather dry until just about midnight onward, where some freezing rain starts to creep farther north, and then that will be widespread as far as precipitation across the area, but it's mixed at this point. Latest data showing at 3 a.m., Wayne, Washtenaw County South still dealing with freezing rain or sleet, and then north of those counties, some snow will be mixing in. This isn't going to be a huge snowmaker. You'll get some light accumulations out of it, but I'm more concerned with the icy conditions that come with this. Warm front lifts and temperatures will rise into the afternoon, allowing for some melting, but a cold front sweeps through, and so then by the time we get to Thursday night, we're looking at some tumbling temperatures, but we're also going to have some gusty winds. However, that'll time out okay because we'll be melting things before the gusty winds roll through. But ice accumulations still anticipating pretty much along and south of the I-94 corridor, picking up about 1/10 of an inch or maybe some isolated pockets that'll be a little bit more. Snowfall forecast, though, not overly impressive, maybe about 1/2 of an inch or so for those northern counties that get more snow than the freezing rain. But it all has to do with the temperature inversion in the atmosphere, whether we see sleet, which is a shorter depth of an inversion, or freezing rain where it doesn't have enough time to refreeze. Wind gusts will be peaking as we go into Thursday night. In fact, those wind gusts will be right around 30 miles per hour or so, and so it will be pretty blustery. And then for this weekend, we're looking at another system arriving going into Saturday afternoon that will start as snow and then change over to a mix as well. Your full forecast, we're taking that forewarned weather alert starting tonight into tomorrow morning, and then we'll be right around freezing going into the upcoming weekend. We'll have more coming up after the break.